Jetzt fragt er mich, wann ich da bin. Gib mir eine Sekunde. Ja, weil sie sind unterwegs, haben zu spät Bescheid gesagt. Na. Ich meine, ich bin in 3 Minuten beim Bahnhof, aber ich gehe nach Fest. Nee, 25 ist mir zu knapp. Ja, 28 wäre okay. Ich habe jetzt nur noch ein Essen. Also du kommst nicht mit.
Heute Abend.
Ja, ich rede von jetzt.
Jetzt nicht, ne.
Ja, heute Abend
Hey,
treffen wir
man
uns
hört dich.
hier, ne? Bei der Oscar Station für Okonomiyaki.
Okay.
Ich muss noch ein paar Sachen nehmen. Wie
Ja.
geil ist das denn? Und jetzt kannst du was tun. Ich hab's jetzt nicht gemacht. Termine. Und erst die Zimmerkarte drin und eine Bisskarte. Ich brauche jetzt nur noch 2 Geschenke. Aber die kann ich egal wo kaufen. Das ist jetzt spezifisches. Und dann melde dich bei mir.
Ja, mach ich.
Ich habe mein Handy. Ich habe auch mein Internet an.
Okay, so to those who joined the stream now, welcome. The first deck of the new box that we're testing is Snake Eyes, because it can also be played without Triple Popular, even though I think the best variant is playing with Triple Popular. So in a TCG you are always playing Triple Diabellstar, Triple Wanted, as long as you could do it. But in Duel Links, you don't need to, because with the skill, you always get to Wanted anyways, and Wanted can recycle the Diabell stuff from the graveyard. So it's not necessary at all. So instead, I want more names. Literally every name can combo through Nibiru, but the ones that do it best are Poplar and Ash, because they can basically play by themselves. So you idealistically want triple Poplar and triple Ash in your deck. I don't have the third Poplar yet, so I play Oak. So if you have a look at the box, I'm in my third run. I'm kind of low on gems and I don't want to spend crystals just to get the box done. So we need a third Thrust. This is only played at 2 anyways, but I might as well get a third. Third Poplar still in the box, and second Assault Dragon. So we are basically nearly done with the box. And Snake Eyes is obviously pretty playable like this. This is just a minuscule change. And I think Snake Eyes is maybe a bit hard to play, but I think it's by far the strongest deck from the box. Also, for the shorts, I have the two starters that that are not posted yet in here. I can just publish them at any time. So if you want to see them, just let me know so I can publish them. I just didn't want to bore you with 5 Snake Eyes videos in a row, because Snake Eyes basically has 5 combos that it can, not 5 combos, 5 basic combos that it plays. And yeah, this was all with Snake Eyes. I'm kind of on vacation right now, so I didn't really play that much, so I only ended up in Legend 2 when the ladder reset. But we're on like a 13 or 14 game winning streak right now. I just don't know if it is displayed because the ladder reset. Yeah, it's not displayed. But it's really nice that we're facing all the new decks. Also, I think board breakers might be a bit better than hand traps, because I think Snake Eyes will not be OTK'd. It's pretty unlikely. So if you start with Oak or with, if you start with Oak or with Diabell Star, you end on 1 in the back row. And if you start with Ash or Poplar, you can end on the second monster in the back row, but you don't need to, so having Eclipse or Droplet is pretty much always live. They also help you dodge negations. So I really like them. And Lava Golem is actually really nice, because if you play Sunlight Wolf in the extra deck, like right now I'm not doing it, because Emblowell gives an additional disruption and Oak can recycle most of your stuff from graveyard anyways, but if you're running Sunlight Wolf, you can also recycle Lava Golem. But yeah, so this is the second branded in a row. Maybe I should post branded next, because it's also quite doable with the stuff I have. Most of the new cards that branded plays are not 2 or 3 of the ultra rare slots anyways. Like I have the third Cartesia already. It was pretty much at the top of the last box run. And most people are just playing 2, even though it's a very good starter. Also, we're still missing Disparter. But then again, Disparter was spoiled, and SP was also spoiled, and they make a very good argument for the next selection box. So maybe they will be in the selection box. We will see about that. Okay, so this guy combos differently from the last one. Also, what's really funny is if you put the Mirror Jade in the back row, they cannot summon another one. So You can always try to bait out the effect. You can treat one dragon monster and one card your opponent's controls, destroy it. Not a dragon, not a problem. Yeah, so it's just beast, one set from hand, so probably attack. And yeah, that's not threatening at all. That's really doable. So yeah, this is basically the one disadvantage of just playing one Diabell Star. But it's so easy to threaten lethal here. As soon as he activates the back row, if he activates the back row, I can use Subversion, target the Mirror Jade, and if he wants to chain something, I can just chain Betrayal and negate. So right here, I would just add Poplar to combo from here, save my Diabell Star in hand. Let's see how it goes. Because this is a prime banish target. Yep. Completely fine. Oh, Cosmic for the second one, I guess. So let's get this into the back row. No more Mirror Jades for you. And even if he has branded in red set, I can just negate it with Silvera. Yeah, that's what I thought. Unlucky for you. Okay. Why is he using Beast now? Oh, I guess he wants to prevent me from getting to... Yeah, that's fine. Wants to prevent me from getting to Flamberge Dragon. I can even put something in the back row. Just as follow-up. I used Ash already, so let's put this in the back row. Banishment. I mean, I guess we can also just spin it with Unicorn or put it in the back row with Lambert Dragon. This doesn't trigger, right? Ah, you can fusion summon. Yeah, but I don't know if there's any fusion that does anything for him, because I can just put it in the back row of Lambert Dragon. Ah yeah, that works. And Chaos pops too. Or just my back row. Albus returns, right? It does. So let's put this to back row. Yeah, like what deck can do this? What other deck can do this? I mean, yeah, it's just Platinum 1 because we didn't play a lot last season, but that's like win number 14 in a row with the deck. Okay, so let's grab another Wanted and Subversion for follow-up. Oh, that was a kinda bad misclick that cost us our... Yeah. You don't want to do it like this. You would really want to put Poplar in the back row here. I guess we have to draw now. That kinda works. I mean, we lose the... we lose... We lose the Savage Dragon anyway, so let's do it like this. We have to search Poplar because we kinda misclicked on the field spell earlier. But it's still like 5 interruptions. And it's even kinda nip-proof. Because right here we get the Flambert Dragon. And if Flambert gets popped, we can just bounce back. Okay. Yeah, we played this kinda horrible, but... Yeah, I guess that misclick did matter. We lost like two cards in hand, and the Savage Dragon because we didn't get the Poplar early. Because normally what you do is you put the Poplar in the back row, send the Poplar for Witch. Poplar comes back and is also your send for original Sinful Spoils. The Snake Eye Ash can just search for the... Oh yeah, that's completely fine. Your Snake Eye Ash can search for Jet Synchron, which will be your normal summon in that case. Then your Ash tributes the Linkuriboh in itself for the Oak. And Oak can then tribute the Linkuriboh from the Savage Dragon to summon the Flamberge from back. And you still have Jet Synchron in graveyard, so you're completely fine. Interesting. Let's just see how this turns out. We have Subversion already, yes. Lava Golem and Blue Eyes, that's something new. But even with Lava Golem we still have a lot of interruptions. So grab this. Because next turn we can go for Savage Dragon. What's important here is that you get rid of this and get rid of this. You don't want to have anything in defense, just in case. I mean, he can't go for Kyberman this turn anyways, so might as well be safe. Because basically the only lose condition is him swinging over your monsters that are turned to attack mode with 0. Like now. It was exactly what he was going for. Now he has to tribute the Blue Eyes from hand and would have had the Jet Ring in graveyard. But fortunately for us, we can just put it in the back row. Yeah, Linkuriboh is just so good in this deck. Power Sink Stone. Okay, I guess. So in that case, yeah, we need to go for Phoenix first. Now we just get so much for free. Yeah, we didn't need this anyway, we want it under the deck. Phoenix for 2, 3, 4, 5. Goddess, put something in back row, like whatever. And now we can get back to Flamberge Dragon. Easy as that. Flamberge can get back the IP. And we're ending on like 5 interruptions again. Even with misclicking the most important card turn 1, by the way. I have rolled 2 more hours, that should be enough to get to Legend. At least if we don't lose. Because it's still like 4 games to rank up in Platinum, right? Also, why are there so many blue eyes in Platinum on day 1? Okay, first get Wanted. Then get Field Spell and a second copy of Wanted. And now we start cracking the board. So first off, let's see if this resolves. If it doesn't, we still have Oak. Oh, it does resolve. Nice. You know, we can just basically force out everything. Cannot stop this due to Silveran Grave. Now we get Jet, can get a negate up, and then we can go for Phoenix. And that basically checks the entire back row. That's fine. Yeah, so normal summoning Jet Synchron is also really good if you play Flamberge Dragon at multiple copies, because you can just discard the Flamberge Dragon, bring something back. Rainbow Life. Cool. Negate. Yeah, no more point to go for Link Revo, right? I mean, there's still a point to go for Link Revo, but... So... We save the Oak from hand. Even get back to Jet Synchron. And since we don't need to do anything, we can just bridge from this. Yeah, and he saw the Unicorn and Scoops. Yeah, it might still take a while to go to Legend, but I think we can do it in a pretty good time, prospectively. Yeah, I also really have to work on clicking the on button faster so we can actually dodge troll with this. So always grab wanted and tempo. This time we don't click no. Yes, we want to place a card. We want to place Poplar. We send a Poplar. We don't even lose any hand advantage. Activate the Poplar first in case there's a Ghost Bell. So we can combo on. I mean, you can also do it the other way around, but yeah, the opponent doesn't want to see the combo, just scoops. If you do it the other way around, you can check for Bell. And losing the field spell is kind of inconsequential, so you could actually change the order. Because getting Belt on Flambert Dragon is kinda not that nice. I mean, you just need an extender basically if you get Belt there, but you normally see it beforehand and can change your place. Okay, not an ideal hand, but it's doable. And there's DD Crow, which makes it a bit harder. And here we're clicking no. Using our skill, we get those two. And we can still go full combo from here. Set up Oak. Set up Flambirch. We could also try to go for the Flambirch. We could also go for Savage Dragon, but I'm 99% sure that there's a DD Crow and I just don't want to risk losing cards to it. So we just play this as conservatively as possible. And this is the way to do it. I mean, the DD Crow will still hit the Flambirch Dragon here, don't get me wrong, that's not ideal, but we're still in a better spot than without it. Oh. Why? I mean, I guess we're in plat, but I don't understand. Let's just see if we get something else. That's annoying. But I guess this is safer. Oh, double lava golem. You done goofed. That was not clever. So DD Crow, double golem. What else? Show me. Because this pretty much unbricked us. Oh, droplet. With a bestial. That could become problematic life points wise. It's probably branded. Oh, is it precious cards? Yes, it is. Now we're gonna save the Promethean for when it gets problematic life points wise. This is not problematic. So if he summons the Lubellion because he's out of cards, yeah, this is when we use it. I mean, it triggers regained, but what are you gonna do? There's nothing in graveyard that's more relevant. Magnamut triggered anyway, Saronia triggered anyway. And now Amblewire gets rid of his regained. Yeah, the only thing scary there was getting OTK'd over the negated IP. But I guess if he's playing like 20 texts, basically it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just text. Just text doesn't beat Snake Eyes. At this point he's basically just clicking buttons, right? So first let's get rid of this. So we have some space on the board. Put this to the back row. Yeah, we can just do this. Okay. Got a scoop. 8 cards in hand. Yeah, I feel like as long as you know what you're doing, Snake Eye will only really lose if you're playing against a very skilled player or if you brick. We ended last season with around 12 or 13 win streak. So yeah, I don't think we're losing this one. I mean, it's Stardust. Don't get me wrong, it can get a bit annoying. But at the same time, it's post-ban list, so... Also, because it's Stardust, we're not playing around Nip here. We also already checked for draw. That's why we waited with the wanted. And yeah, we can just put Oak here and save some discards. It may seem superfluous, but I summon Oak here to get rid of one more card in the back row. Because we want to set 2. Savage keeps his counter anyway, so he can still negate even if the Linkuriboh is not on the field. So always try to get into the habit to link off the monster in the middle, because if you're playing Sunlight Wolf, you want to have the zone below it free. So always summon the Flamberge into the middle zone here, even if you're playing Underwear like I do. Okay, draw phase, check for droplets. Oh, there was delay. Let's see. Okay, no response. Let's see if he hits the Black Rose. He does not. We can just bait this out. We don't really have a need to get rid of it here, because we can just put it in the back row or link it off. The Quasar's not threatening us at all. That's a strange move, but thank you. Droplet. Monster and trap. I mean, I guess that's completely fine. So negates IP, negates the Savage Dragon. And on resolution we just put the Stardust Synchron into the back row. Or is it better to just target the trail? I guess trail is safer. So let's see how it works out. Okay, it didn't matter because this can be a non-tune anyways. And now we don't want anything to happen. He's out of cards anyways. So let's just do it like this. He can't even kill anything. And since trail is in the back row, yeah, that's one of the new skill changes. Now he can't just go for Converging Wishes. No, I don't want to summon your monster. And even like this I have infinite follow-up. Original Sinful Spoils, I don't think it should have been added to Duel Links. Because what you see now, yeah, that doesn't even matter. Droplet in hand also doesn't matter. What matters is this. I just recycle one of the Oaks. And he is basically forced to negate. This graveyard setup is just so insane. Like, look at this. Now I target this Quasar. And he has to negate. Which lets me go +3 or +4. I'm not even summoning, I'm adding to hand. Because I can summon this. Put this in back row. Then summon this from deck. Finally, rank up duel. Let's see how Odeon does. Because normally Odeon is not that bad of a matchup. I can just let him search for Sphere Mode, and it doesn't really matter to me. Because I end in 4 monsters, and all of them float. Or trade with something. Oh, okay, it's Labyrinth with Odeon. That might actually take a while. I'm also very interested in what he will go for. Lady Labyrinth was a very good addition, because now the deck actually functions. And it's basically summonable of any card anyways, because Ariana can get it, and that's a very short turn one. So what you need to know about Lady Labyrinth is, as long as you can chain something to the trap cards he uses, he cannot chain Lady Labyrinth. It basically functions like a Paleo monster. Also, Kurikara eats this deck alive. Yeah, that's a very annoying card to face. Not gonna lie. But it just says monsters, right? Yeah. So on Duel Links it's not as broken as in the TCG, because monsters in the spell trap zone are considered spell traps, so they will get sent to the graveyard even under a different dimension ground. So Snake Eyes can probably even play through this, just because the deck is so insane. Like, why did they give Snake Eyes a skill that basically full combos by itself? That was just way too crazy. Okay, getting more backup. This basically just sets a labyrinth trap. And gives another prompt for Lady. Okay, he's really going for the anti-skill stuff. I guess I should copy the list. I think I should copy this list afterwards, just to see what he came up with. Oh, this is so annoying for Labyrinth. Okay, he can actually not set anything right now. The other card he set was Big Welcome. So as long as we have skill 2, we should be completely fine. Good luck with dealing with this. Clogging up the back row. Okay. No response. Now we can actually start playing. So get this, get this. Very important that we leave it on board this turn. Get this back into deck. Now we get Poplar in the back row. This works. We just cannot summon from deck. But that's kind of fine. So we're chaining those to each other. just to see if there's a response. Do we actually want to summon? I mean, this goes back if he bounces his own monster. No, we don't want to summon. We want to summon Ash. Banishing Oak is not a play here. Alright, we survived. But wow, that looks really annoying. Maybe he's not even running continuous traps. Maybe he just wants to activate the Welcome Labyrinth on his own turn. And to be fair, that is a legit point. But we're gonna keep his back row clocked as much as possible. Or can he actually... Oh no. He has to send from hand, okay. So he's basically playing with one back row. That's completely fine by me. Not gonna lie. Because we have insane follow-up anyways. And he cannot respond to our wanteds. Sure, reset your trap. Because we block the back row zone, he cannot just set back the different dimension ground. Which could otherwise be very annoying. Chaos Angel. That is annoying. But at least he kinda has space issues on the board. So this only triggers... when does it trigger? Okay, he can pop one. Maybe this is a point to play more than one Diabell Star. So maybe we can change the third Oak to a second Diabell Star just for that. We're not going for the... So... Okay, that was kind of bad. Huh. We shouldn't have done that. but this can be salvaged, I think, because if we activate Nightmare Phoenix here, we should be able to trigger it, right? We need to get rid of this. Yeah, I thought so. Because basically what this forced him to do was get rid of his entire back row, and how does Labyrinth want to play without back row? But this is an interesting approach, because you can basically tag for every deck with this. I mean, for now I copy it. I won't play it like this, but it's worth looking into. Yeah, also we wanted to change the third oak for a second Diabell Star. I kind of forgot about it. And I was not fast enough. At least not punished by Droll here. Okay, so third wanted. Divine Temple. And we already have the Jet in hand, which is really nice for us. Yes, place Poplar. So we can actually grab follow-up with Ash. So let's grab Oak here. Normal summon this. Oh, I think there was no Bestial. That's nice. So Savage Dragon here, Link Reaper back row. Oak gets to Flamberge. Now we have our one discard. It's so nice playing the game from Japan. There's like literally zero input lag. Poplar gets another interruption. We link off the one in the middle, just for the Sunlight Wolf lines. We're not playing it, but it's good force of habit. Get IP into the back row. Also, do you guys think there's any is there anything that I should try to keep in mind with the Savage Dragon? Like, is there any position that when it would make sense to summon it in defense? Okay, draw phase, delay check. And I guess just for Lava Golem it makes sense to use the Flamberge Dragon before main phase. Because if Flamberge dies, I can bring back Poplar. Poplar can bring back something into the back row. And that one can be summoned off tempo. Theoretically at least, because I don't know if we ever have enough zones for that. Okay, no delay. Flamberge for IP. Now we should be really fine. I can even dodge a Bestial that he... Ah no, there's no Bestial anyways. So that's Katisha. Oh no, it's skill 2. And if he Bestials the Diabellstar now, we can just chain want it and bring it back to hand. No need to use Savage Negate there. Sure, go ahead. I mean, I guess. The second pistol will be blocked by Wanted. Yeah, so this season we haven't been defeated yet. The win streak reset from the ladder reset. I haven't played last season that much, so we didn't end up in King of Games. Just, I think, Legend 2 or something with a 12 or 13 win streak. And we basically just tested Snake Eyes at the end of last season. So this is not a 9 win streak, it's basically a 21 win streak. Okay, let's see if we get hand looped here. No way, did Infernity break? No, they didn't. No brick. So skill, go into launcher. Wait. Why? Guys, am I missing something? Why didn't he skill here? Does he want to check for hand traps? No, I don't think he wants to check for hand traps because he needs cards in hand for the skill. So why is he doing it like this? Diplodocus? Okay, he started double launcher. Makes sense. So maybe he didn't even need anything for skill. He still has his normal summon for the 2, so he probably just wants to go for the hand loop. Infernocies are fiends. Or at least those 2 are. So he can just change 1 to beast for 1 rip. He can Trish for another rip. And Ouroboros would be the 3rd rip. Is there any way to rip 4? Dragon. That's not how you do this. And it also just gets lava golem. Proxy F. I'm so confused. Promethean. Revive Proxy F. Okay, so he started triple launcher and Archfiend. Very interesting hand. So now he's just summoning whatever he wants. But I don't think he will be looping cards. Or maybe he just wanted to have barrier. No. That doesn't make sense. 1 Veiler would have ended his turn. So that's a revive. Is he gonna continue linking? I really don't understand what he's doing. Because even by activating skill and just sending the Archfiend back, he would have had more, right? Because he shuffles back the Archfiend, gets 1 name into graveyard, gets another into hand, can dump it with launcher. Yeah. Okay, maybe he's just new to the deck because it's been literally out like 3 days. Something like that. Okay, now he does it. But he could have done it before all along. Also, he didn't use Necromancer yet at all. So I guess he revives, goes into 6, uses Necromancer. Oh no, it's just Trish. I mean, sure, take a rip. Preferably Eclipse or Flamberge Dragon. Of course. Conjurer. Not General. I mean, I guess it's basically the same. We just force the barrier, we activate skill, we win. Why do I always misclick? And get bailed the fuck out by my hand. Yeah, he just has... He doesn't have anything, he can pop once. So right now I will just subversion his fire monster. So this is his last chance to pop. Okay, thank you. Linkuriboh. Okay, all my stuff loses attack. Guess we're blocking another zone off with this. Let's do it like this. I mean, we don't end with IP in the back row, but it's still pretty much a lot of follow-up, and this just one-shots him. Also, is anybody writing anything in chat? Because I can't see it. Another opening of Jet Synchron. It's always pretty nice. We just have to decide now whether we want to play around mid. We could because we opened Poplar. But I actually don't think I want to. Yeah, let's just not. Let's save some cards in hand. We're using the Poplar from field. We can even grab follow-up with Ash, because we already opened the Jet Synchron. This is also way safer into Veiler. Okay, so let's grab Ash here. Grab a bit of follow-up. And if there's Nib, we're still completely fine. Because this will be summon number 5. Actually, it's not that fine, but I don't think Yubis are playing Nibiru. Maybe this combo is just way too greedy, but I really want to set a second back row. And in this case we are actually also shuffling back for the extra draw. We don't need to, but we can grab it as follow-up anyways with Poplar, so it just ends up back in hand and we don't have anything we really need to search. So I guess the second droplet is nice. Oh yeah, let's not forget this. But yeah, that's one interruption. One interruption, two interruptions, 3, 4, 5, 6. And absolutely mental follow-up. Because we get this and this recycles ash. So we can basically all do this again next turn. Also, if in some way this board gets cleared, we still get wanted from this skill. Okay, Lava Golem again. Not like it's the first one. Lava Golem set pass. What a play. Precious Cards of the Dark. Maybe this is the next Labyrinth. And it seems it is. So let's just go easy here. Just get back some resources and not do anything too much. The only thing we shouldn't forget is that we cannot target this monster. I mean, sure. That means there's no welcome labyrinth. And even this is still like 3 interruptions or 4 interruptions. I mean, probably not his ideal scenario. Because we can just Forbidden Droplets and a Flamberge Dragon from hand. Get back everything as follow-up. Get the IP as soon as he summons something. Oh, okay, he can play now. We should really look into the playability and the starter situation that Labyrinth has, because normally that deck is not that bricky. Also, different Dimension Ground just doesn't hurt Snake Eyes that much as in a TCG. Because having easy access to Divine Temple and easy access to Diabell Star does so much for this deck. Sure, go ahead. Summon something, let me get IP. Thank you. And this only does something if I chain to a trap, right? So what trap does he have? Nothing in particular of value. So we can just Phoenix, discard the Flamberge Dragon, and then it's about to go down. Oi. Like, look at this follow-up. Or I just get Lava Golem again. That's fine too. Okay, I cannot target this with card effects. That's completely fine. First, let's see him do something. So he doesn't even do anything. Cool. So let's just wait for my turn, negate this, send a Flamberge, and then recycle everything I have. I even get skill 2 for free. Or is this the third wanted? No, it's the second. Imagine activating a quick play spell and not chaining. You dropped it because you want to send something that goes +4. Okay, that's definitely a play. It just doesn't help. Like, yeah, sure, he gets the effect. But afterwards it's negated, so I can just put it to the back row and it stays there. I don't want to send it to the graveyard in case there's big welcome. And Butler that can... Yeah, there is Butler. If he has a Cooklock in hand, I don't want to trigger it for no reason. I think we just want Umberwell in the back row. This summons Umberwell back too, right? Yes, it does. We didn't even need to Lava Golem or Kurikara him. I mean, we could have also Kurikara him because he activated the Labyrinth monster. So, how many starters? Okay, so he plays a pointer. That's basically what the other did with the reveal card. Different dimension ground. Yeah, I think the Odeon skill is better with this. Because with the Odeon skill you at least have a lot more starters. The thing about the Odeon skill is you really want to have your back row. So giving up a back row slot, it's... I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it yet. Okay, so now we're seeing another deck of the new box. or not entirely new, but newly supported deck. New skill, some new code talkers. They got a really good power spell. That's the one-sided codec. It's basically a custom card for Cybers. So keep in mind, it's once per chain, not once per turn. So if a code talker monster is special summoned from the extra deck, you just target one and then the Cybers with the same attribute from the deck to your hand. And this extra deck lock doesn't matter, so this can search in multiple cards. So let's see if he came up with something cool here. Because I haven't seen the deck yet. The last time I played against Cybers was when D1 was spamming the Firewall deck. Okay, this has a graveyard effect, I assume. Oh no, it's just an extra normal summon. That doesn't do anything for the deck. Backup Secretary is also just a special summon. Gadget also just revives something from graveyard. Okay, maybe his hand was a bit awkward. I'm not entirely sure here. I mean, he can still, thanks to Codec, he can search like infinite amount of times. Gadget produces a token. Codec could search. He opts to not search. Oh, is it just code talkers? Yeah, okay. That's why he didn't search. He could not search. Okay, so light, dark. I was expecting Heat Soul here, but Microcoder is also nice because it gets a counter trap. And Decode Talker gives him, yeah, okay, makes sense. So now he goes into Heat Soul. Right? Or does he actually want to keep the transcode talk on field? Is this an extra link? Oh no, it's not an extra link. I feel like there was some potential wasted with the Firewall not in the main monster zone. But let's see the combo. Okay, so this is Heat Soul. Grabs Counter Trap, grabs the Fire monster from Codec, draws one with Heat Soul. It's already 3 cards. By the way, we still didn't change the third oak for the second Diabell Star. Oh, I need to read that one. Okay, just an attack modifier. So the effect is irrelevant. Wait, that's it? Conflict is a counter trap, right? Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's disgusting. Sure, draw your card. What do you check out into? Okay, so justify for the extra monster zone. We are not using skill yet. Just in case there's something that he wants to activate. Like this is a good point to codec. So we held skill. Ah yeah, not codec, conflict. Yeah, we really should add a second tier Bellstar. We want this. This cannot be negated. We want this. Clog up the back row bit. Oh, this banishes a monster with fire attack. That's actually not that bad. But now we're pretty safe. This delay might just be because he can always finish the lava golem. We're just gonna grab back the popper to hand. So we have something good for droplet. Yeah, that's completely fine. We're getting a big token here. I guess I go for the draw here. Let's see if there's anything worth. We keep the original Sinful Spoils. Okay. That's not that bad. Yeah, having monsters in the back row is so annoying for most decks. I think this is actually the most underrated part of Snake Eyes. I can also always summon these monsters to my side. All of that just for a net token. Yeah, we were completely fine here because we can just activate Droplet, send Poplar. Poplar gets back the Flamberge to Spell Trap Zone, so if he summons something, we can summon back Flamberge. If he doesn't summon anything and passes to us, even if he has Effect Veiler for our Oak, we can just Droplet again, send the Flamberge and get back 2 more monsters from Graveyard and just overwhelm him with resources. Because Flamberge is just such a crazy monster. Okay, so we cut one of the Oaks, get a second Diabellstar into the deck. Also, for those that just joined, in the TCG you always wanted to play triple Diabellstar, but in Duel Links I think you actually want more of the names, because you are guaranteed to have a Diabellstar from Wanted anyways. The only reason we are adding a second one right now is because in some scenarios it actually happened that Diabellstar was banished, or you wanted to resolve a Wanted while having the Diabellstar on field. So it's basically just there to have a second one for Wanted. Not because we actually need one. In a vacuum, having another Snake Eyes name would be better than having the second Diabellstar. Also, it's not only a 12 win streak, it's like 24, 25. We haven't lost on the deck yet, at all. Yeah, so let's just show this. Get those two. And play off Ash. This can also combo through draw, by the way. But there's no draw anyway, so... we're just deck thinning at this point. Centerlink Karibo here. Get to the Savage here. And we will summon a second Ash from deck. Just so we have the name in rotation twice. So... go IP. Or actually add back the banished Jetson, that works too. We just want to get this out of the back row. Always the middle zone for the Flamberge Dragon, in case we play with Sunlight Wolf. So we can keep a free zone under the Sunlight Wolf. But we're playing Underwhale, because I think it has more value because we have such a good grind game anyways. Do we want to go for the draw? I don't think we need to. There's nothing to draw, we already have a tech set. So let's just keep it, because we can... Fortress might be really annoying, to be honest. We might just negate the Fortress here. A second fortress. I mean, sure, go ahead. No more spells and traps for you, my friend. Not the scenario you wanted, I guess. Okay, it's also kinda bad to summon this in defense. But Linkuriboh and Promethean make it okay. Having monsters in back row is so annoying. Like, oh my god. Like, he was basically waiting to Ancient Gear Fusion me. Dropped it also, can't send his cards off the back row then. He couldn't skill for skill 2. And he was just gonna Chaos Giant me. But hey. That does not work. Let's see if we can actually go undefeated until we hit Legend. Would be kinda hilarious. We just changed the Orc to 2, right? We did. Yeah, we did. Okay, opening both Orcs. Into the next branded. Okay, guys, I can actually now see the chat. Funny thing is I had to disable and enable it again. No, I don't have a war this weekend, by the way. I am still on vacation. And we do have Team Wars with MNP, but it's at 2 p.m. EST, and because I'm in Japan right now, it's 3 a.m. for me. That's not doable. And I think the deck that looks most tier 1 right now is Snake Eyes, to be honest. Because Snake Eyes can, like, if you look at the list right now, I'm running 9 techs that are just out of the engine, 1 searchable tech, and Snake Eyes can just play Subversion for free, and Subversion is just such an insane card. Doesn't help that Subversion and Kurikara can be recycled, right? Because this recycles Subversion, and this recycles Kurikara. This also searches Kurikara, and this makes Subversion unrespondable, because if anything gets chained to it, you just negate it. Funny thing is, if the Mirror Jade is in the spell trap zone, you can it still is counted as on the field. So as long as you Subversion a Mirror Jade and it's in the spell trap zone, your opponent cannot summon another one. And this is so bad for Branded. Like, holy shit. he's playing with the Ecclesia just to get more resources out of it. This is gonna be fun. So he will get back the Cartesia, he will get back Ecclesia. He also used Magnamod, right? So he will get a Bestial. What did he search of? Lost. He searched Albion. Okay. So, okay, this is not that nice. So Red Rebuking gets back Branded Fusion. Yeah, that's a manageable import. I mean, I guess for now we can Eclipse. See what he does. Maybe he banishes his own Mirror Jade. Okay, that's nice. I guess going Subversion here should be fine. Let's just hold the Lava Golem for as long as possible. Roblet. Guess someone can't read. Silvera is a pretty nice card. When your opponent activates a card or effect in response to your Diabellstar, negate it for free. Thank you. Okay, the other one is red. I guess this could force something out. Let's get Oak to the back row for now. Okay, he just Bestials himself, I guess. Oh wait, he didn't even send a fusion monster turn 1. Why? Am I missing something? Okay, so let's get Kurikara. Thank you for giving this to me for free. Beast. Oh, so that was the plan. But now he doesn't have any interruptions, right? I mean, cool. Now he doesn't have a back row anymore. We don't even need to Lava Golem him. Or is it game if I Lava Golem him? Okay, so let's say I Lava Golem. I crash with Lambert. Oh no. No need to crash. I can just go Phoenix here. That's actually way easier. Because I still did not normal summon. So I don't need to want it anyways. Get rid of this, revive. Is this not entertaining? Oh no. Anyways. So how many games is this now? 19. I played like 3 to 4 character duels before that. And we ended on a 12 or 13 win streak last season with Snake Eyes. Yeah, also I think Infernity is pretty scary if it goes first. So that might be a contender. But even for Infernity, it should really hurt to just discard a Flamberge Dragon as the third card. But let's see, maybe this one actually combos correctly. Yeah, this might be the first one to combo correctly. It's also a Japanese name, so... He's literally called Infernity. Alright. Let's see those strap lines. Yes, Sage is a Foolish Burial. So this one is going to be going much further than the last one. Okay, Sage sent Necromancer. Mirage Revive Archfiend Necromancer. Yes. This one is coming correctly. Both are fiends, so they are summoned there. Oh no, never mind. Anything is fiend in this. But I think Beetle was an insect, but Beetle doesn't see play right now. So probably fine like this. Okay, Trish, number 1. Let's just see if he combos for 3 or 4 cards in hand. Beast, this is gonna be the second one. Because he goes Proxy F, and with Proxy F, he will go into the Chimera. That's number 2. Lumino, change levels. Yeah, he really wants to loop the entire hand. So what do we know from the sets? He probably has Barrier, right? Okay, suppression is basically they're caught by the grave. If you have no cards in your hand, you can activate this card the turn it was set, so you can do that anyways. When you open, it activates the monster effect while you control an Infernity monster, negate the effect. Then it doesn't do anything afterwards, but still. Okay, so Sprint goes for the Patriarch, so this is the third card out of the hand. Third card out of the hand, bounce with Sprint. Oh, he bounces it and loops again. Clever. Okay, so Infernity can actually hand loop for 4. What a fitting way to enter a win streak. Unless we can actually play through this. Because if we do top deck a skill target, we're still on 4 cards. And might actually win through Infernity hand loop through 4 without hand traps. So this is probably Barrier, Break, Suppression, and hand loop for 4 with a bounce. Not bad, not bad. Oh, and IP as well. That's like the worst cut we could have drawn. Alright, GG's. Win streak stops at, I think, 16? Which is pretty much 28, if you consider the 12 from the last season. Triple General. I mean, alright. Deck looks solid. 25 cards, loops for 4. Triple Prismatic Mirage. Is it 10 monsters? It's 11 actually. But the extra deck looks really solid. He went through the entire extra deck to hand loop 4. I just copied for now. Yeah, I'm streaming with my phone right now. Yeah, hand rip for 4, and he has a Caught by the Grave while doing so. I definitely think Infernity could be a tier 1 deck. Or Suppression, which set was it from? Stars of Synchro. We might have actually found something our super rare tickets can get. Yeah, we need at least one of those. Alright, let's get it. Yeah, I haven't gone first into Infernity yet. Because I don't think Infernity wins going first. But yeah, maybe against the hand rip 4 you need to actually run hand traps. But having 11 techs is really nice against every other deck in the format. So at most it's a 50-50, because even if they summon 3 monsters and can activate their barrier the turn they... Yeah, I don't think even with set 3 from deck and barrier activatable they win. Because the Snake Eyes bot is just too broken. Unless you draw like this, but this shouldn't happen too often. Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 real starters and pseudo starters as well. Like if you open this and any card that can be placed face up, it's another starter, so 13 starters in 30 cards. It's enough. Also, you're running so many attacks. So the new Ragnar Riker card. Interesting. Let's see what he goes into here. Okay, so Odeon can also full combo with Ragnar Riker. That's nice to know. Another deck to save. Nice. Odeon Ragnar Riker. Haven't seen that one yet. But it's actually pretty nice like this. Because it's not Beat Trooper, so this actually triggers of just a Link 2. Let's see how many interruptions he ends up on. I guess Lava Golem pretty much counters it really well, because this just gets the pop 1 or 2. Yeah, this also plays insects, so it's a pop 2 in this case. Oh, okay, it's actually Rika Ragnar Riker. I can read chat now. From the phone, there was basically the issue that I had to click the chat, disable it, and then enable it again. Before that, it was not visible. I don't know if it's a current bug on phone, but I fixed it. So now the chat is visible. I can see your message. Oh, hi, Yashtira. I'm still on vacation, but today is kind of slow day, so I'm not doing anything too much right now. That's actually not a bad board at all. But it's also really unfortunate for him that I can just put this into the back row. So this doesn't do anything, right? Ah, yeah, it enables the pop 1. Maybe I can even bait the spell trap by using Lava Golem first. Yeah, let's do it like this. Roll check. Doing it like this doesn't give him a lot of private information, so this also plays around negations that he might have. And I just think it's so annoying to have stuff in the back row. Like he ended on a floodgate and 4 or 5 interruptions, and I basically just used skill and played through everything. Yeah, also I can just send this to graveyard. If I activate this now, I think he will... I guess let's draw first, because I still have a lot of options. This definitely does not help. So this gets popped probably. It doesn't. Okay. Very interesting. Because now I can just always activate Sinful Spoils. I think Snake Eyes is actually a tier 1 deck, because it can break bots so well. It's actually insane. And that it can play 11 tags, so you always have tags. Bestials is a strong tier 2 deck, in my opinion. Okay, this just special summons and banishes up to 2 from the graveyard. Sure, go ahead. He still has a pop 1, but that doesn't do that much for him. So now he pops the Oak. Do I actually want to Typhon him here? You can target one insect, plant, or reptile, place it on the bottom, and if you do, so it doesn't do anything here. So yeah, let's get rid of it. This one just sets itself, right? Yep. And we have Insane Fallout next turn. It's also really nice that Droplet and Black Witch synergize that much. Yeah, I don't think I have an optimal deck list, but I think this one is really close to what you want to have right now. Do we want to summon this to our field? I mean, I guess it can't hurt. Let's just see what the deck can do. Let's let him play for a bit. That's actually really nice, because that gets a draw in the end phase. Yeah, so for the deck list, you can just try to start with something like this. Eclipse, Droplet, Lava Golem as attacks. Okay, I have to check this for a second. Yeah, I need to hit this. Sure. Yeah, I'll show it again after the duel. Okay, this might be where I use my droplet, because this pops my stuff. Yeah, we definitely droplet this. Why use that now? I mean, I guess it gets rid of one of the Diabellstars, but adding the second one was a correct choice in my opinion. Because we will get this one into the graveyard in our turn anyway, so... Ricochet. Oh no. Konkon is a good card. Okay, interesting choice of deck. Oh, it cannot attack, right? Or why did he tribute it? Okay, that's actually interesting. Nice, I'll save that one. I didn't have that variant of Odeon yet. So for the list... Actually, the second lost this season. So for the list... So it's 12 starters. It's still a really good probability to open starters. It's also 11 tags. And the second Flambert Dragon is to play around Nibiru. Like, 1 second. I have the combos on YouTube. Snake Eye Ash also plays around Nib. I have the Poplar and the Diabellstar combos online. I mean, I guess I can publish one of them now. Just because I didn't publish anything today yet. Okay, now it's public. The Poplar line also plays around Nibiru. Poplar line, you can just place a Flamberge with the field spell because you can already play from Diabellstar plus Poplar. So you have a Flamberge in a spell trap zone as well. And besides that, you can basically make all the lines play around Nibiru, but without Poplar or Ash, you need to sacrifice your field spell for it. So, yeah, I prefer the lines with Poplar and Ash. I just don't have the third Poplar yet, so I have to play two. And besides that, you just need a one-off because Wanted recycles them anyways. What can't you see? The deck? Yeah, so for the deck, like basically that's it. It's 9 tags, 2 in-engine tags, like Kurikara is basically an engine card, Subversion is as well. And yeah, for the extra deck, you want a Link 1. Link Kuriboh is the best one, I think, because it can also make you dodge stuff, except for in your main phase 1, which is why it was banned in the CCG, funnily enough. Because Snake Eye was using Link Kuriboh to dodge effect negation. So besides that, you want either Emblem Whale or Sunlight Wolf. Sunlight Wolf lets you recycle more stuff, and Emblem Whale is another interruption and also gets really big. Like earlier when I played, it got to 4k. Then Phoenix is something that you want at least one more fire monster to link off your Promethean Princess on the follow-up turn. You want at least one goddess. Unicorn is kind of optional, and Typhon is kind of optional. Yeah, Unicorn and Typhon are optional. And the deck is playable with one Poplar, but you really want at least two. But yeah, it's not the most expensive and also not the cheapest deck if you want to play it optimally. If you play it optimally, it's basically like Stardust. Like Droplet, if you have the online shop, if you have an account in the online shop, there's actually a deal that you can get a Droplet off. So that's doable. Lava Golem is free to play anyways. Book of Eclipse, at this point you have like 1 million super rare tickets, so that's free to play. Kurikara, where was this from? Soulflare Lightning. Soulflare Lightning, yeah, it is an older set, but that also means it's in the ultra rare ticket pool already. So yeah, it's pretty much just 2 to 3 box runs. It also works well with only 2 wanted, so the third run is basically optional. But yeah, I can go like 1 more hour. We should be able to make plat by then. But it's really interesting that both of the losses happened in sequence. It's been a long time since that happened. Yeah, 2 wanted are enough. It's not optimal, but 2 wanted definitely are enough. You want more than 1 because the skill sets it from deck. And you also, even if you open a wanted, you always want to grab a second one with the first skill. So you should run at least 2 of them. And you need 2 Poplar anyways, because if you have the original Sinful Spoils Graveyard effect, you want to shuffle back a Poplar, and sometimes you also add Poplar. So to do that play, you need 2 of them. But summoning Poplar from hand is not that important in my opinion, because most of the time you actually place it in a back row. Like in the TCG, you never really wanted to draw it, unless you were really good with the deck and then you knew how to combo with it. But in the TCG, you basically never wanted to draw it. In Duel Links, it's completely fine because the skill exists and just full combos. Okay, Blackwing. So, like, for example, right here, even though we have Witch, we also had Wanted. And what I said with Poplar kicks in here, because we place the Poplar from deck and then summon it back from graveyard later on. If we start with Witch, we want to keep our normal summon for Jet Synchron. So Poplar gets back to back row. There's an effect negation. And we will get the Wanted into graveyard with Jet Synchron. If he Veilers me here, we just lose Savage Dragon, but everything else is fine. Because there will be no way to search for Jet Synchron if he Veilers here. Because we're not playing 1-for-1, that's another card that could be played, but it's not necessary. Okay, I guess we don't use. So first, let's check if there's a second Veiler. No second Veiler, okay. Yes, we summon Poplar. Diabellstar can be sent off here because we are not going into Savage this turn anyways. And instead of ending on instead of Savage, we just have one monster left on the field, basically. Can be anything, pretty much. I just choose a Snake Eye monster because I can just chain the Linkuriboh to it if I want to. I guess we want to see more cards. I just recycled the Diabellstar here because I can send it off Droplet and revive it. We have a second wanted, so we can actually draw here. I mean, theoretically, you should activate the wanted first, but the opponent sees what you draw anyway, so it doesn't make a big difference. He knows where the drawn card is if you set it. Oh, wait. Oh no, I actually fucked up here. I mean, I guess IP is optional, right, guys? Who needs IP anyways? We win without it. I was thinking for a second, wait, why do I have a triple set here? Droplet should have been, Startling Stare of the Snake Eye should have been fine. I mean, theoretically, Divine Temple is not dead yet, and we can also dodge a Whirlwind. And make Whirlwind really awkward for him. Like right now, he plays Whirlwind, summons Simoon, and we can just put it to the back row or half it. But I guess for this one, does the deck play anything that's that low? I guess because this doesn't have a relevant effect, we just place it in the back row. Because they also have a new Blackwing that can use materials from deck to synchro summon, and we definitely want to hit this one. Unless it's written like the Cool Tune stuff and we cannot interact with it with Droplet. I mean, sure, at your black close, we don't use any monster effects anyways, right? Yeah, we can get away with just activating spell traps. Why bother using IP anyways if it just gets negated? Oh, he actually has Toggle on right now because he had the first activation at flip summoning. Yeah, and that will be what we hit. Let's steal the Simoon. And half his stuff. And from deck here, so Diabellstar can summon back, right? Oh no, it says int if you do. Okay, so summoning the Simoon was actually int. Oh, it actually works. Okay, perfect. Working as intended. Getting the subversion here. We don't want tuners here. But I think I'll chain link Rebo, so we don't get a princess and get locked into fire monsters. If he gets rid of the link Rebo before battle phase, that's also fine. He needs to clear a whole lot. Also link Rebo is better with Flambirch Dragon on the board. Imagine forgetting IP and then still winning against full combo. But yeah, he doesn't seem to have attack. Is Blackwing like just engine and maybe 1 or 2 hand traps? As 3 offs? I'm still missing one of the Blackwing Dragons, so I couldn't actually play the deck yet. Because you play 2, right? Not the OG Blackwing Dragon, but retrain that's ultra rare in the new box. I have 80 packs left in the 3rd run, so I didn't get to it yet. I mean, let's check it out. The list didn't look too shabby. I just heard it can end on like 9 interruptions or some crazy stuff like that. Yeah, that checks out. That's 9 tags. And it's also 2 of this, which I'm still missing, so guess that has to wait a bit. Also, I'm not sure on Roll this format, because Snake Eye can play around it, Blackwing can play around it, Branded can play around it, so the Centurion also partly can play around it, and Infernity just negates it. But this is Branded. Right? Oh, it's actually a Snake Eye mirror match. Delay and draw phase. Is this Lancia? No way, right? Is Lancia one of the hand traps then can actually stop? No, Lancia also can't stop Infernity, right? So let's see if there's a droll. No droll. Okay. So you might notice this combo is a little bit different than the one that I... Oh, fuck. So you might notice this combo is a little bit different from what is seen on YouTube. This is summon number 5. So if there is a nip, I'm actually a bit screwed because I set a card. But we're fine. Not punished for clicking the wanted Good. At least not entirely. We still lose a back row. We just place from graveyard at this point to save up on some resources. Still, what's the card in the hand? Is it just Lancia? And why would anybody play this? I mean, I guess Trishula loops one card. And does Infernity need to banish stuff? I thought Mirage just tributes itself. This time we don't forget IP. We just have Droplet and Eclipse and can't use it, but I guess that's the price to pay for playing like this. That wanted could have been a Droplet or Eclipse. That's really sad. Shouldn't be a board breaker build, so this should be fine. Also, it's not like Wanted is completely dead here, because we can still go into Phoenix. No, we will not respond to that. We're not stupid. Subversion. That's a pretty nice card. Sure, put my Savage into the back row. Right? Alright, force the Silver out, nice. So if we go Unicorn, which we could do here, we can still, like, if we toggle on here, we can play with the Wanted. I just don't know if we want to do it yet. Like right now, priority is not dying. Goddess is really strong in this matchup. Oh, Ash. The funny thing is, I can summon his monsters from his back row too. So he needs to be really careful what he puts there. But same for him with mine. And since he's turn player, as long as I don't activate Temple, I'm always chaining one. And now his back row is kind of blocked off. So that should force out the Diabellstar. But Diabellstar can also not really set anything. Like, it can set now, but now I can summon his Poplar. And he can't really set stuff. No need to pop here, this only works on his turn, on my turn. Okay, this from hand, that's completely fine. Now we chain. Because I don't wanna give him the opportunity to goddess me. Yeah, I should have actually activated something else. Playing around Kurikara just to lose out on this. No, that's not worth it. Wait, did he just forget? Okay, it was Linsea. Yeah, now we're forced to go this now Promethean Princess. I hope he's also low on time. No. Let's not do anything. I don't have time for low here. Might have been nice because it cuts off the second Flamberge Dragon. But with 3 seconds on the clock, maybe not that much. Yeah, I actually played this too slow. But he's not doing anything anyways. Like, I can just Kurikara this. No need to activate Linkuriboh for those life points. Okay, now I have to activate Linkuriboh. Damn. Okay, Kurikara deals with this. Sure. That doesn't matter. Okay, this is actually annoying. Because that stops a bit of my follow-up. Like, I can't kill him now because I'm low on time. At least he can't do anything either. But wow, that Lancea was annoying. Might this actually be good tech for the mirror match? Ah, damn. So I have to put back the Typhon first, then get the effect, and then somehow have enough time. And the only issue right here was time. He has wanted set, so I can't just activate Eclipse here. Okay, never mind. Thank you. I guess he's just donating turns now. Please don't draw into your third fucking Lancea. Oh no. What? Is this real? Am I really losing to triple Lancea? Oh my god. I'm losing to triple Lancea. Is this really the point we have to go to? I guess I have to check out Infernity to see how much it banishes. Because, yeah, for the mirror match, Lancea is not that bad. Like right now, I am dead to Lancea. Okay, okay. So that's also 11 techs. But his starter count is a bit different. He is playing 3, 5, 6 because it's also combo 9, 12, 14 starters. Different extra deck. So what's the big difference? I have Eclipse instead of Lancea. I have Lava Golems, but in the non-tech slots. Yeah, I'm running the Jet Synchron. Was he also only on one Flamberge Dragon and no trap? Yeah, he's not running the trap and he's not running Jet Synchron. But he is running the second Flamberge Dragon to play through Nib. Let's look at Infernity again. We lost to Hand Loop. You can tribute this card, so that this doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess you can hit break. Nice. But it doesn't do anything here. And Lancia, using Lancia for Trish is not worth it. Okay, so it's basically just for the mirror match. And maybe against Blackwing, because they summon the big bad dragon by banishing stuff. Like this one is summoned by banishing. But besides that, I don't see any way that Lancia actually is good. Let's look it up on DLM, if Lancia is actually seeing any play. Which one? Mirage just tributes itself, and Launcher also just sends itself to graveyard. So no, Infernity doesn't banish. I mean, you can stop General, I think. Yeah, you can stop General. But he still has 6 ways to get to his 2 monsters, so... Yeah, from the extra deck, he has 1 rip that you can prevent with Lancia, but Lancia is also -1. And yeah. I don't think Lancia does anything. Usage statistics. Okay. There were actually Snake Eyes that played it. I mean, I guess it's finest in a mirror match, because in a mirror match it actually prevents a lot of follow-up. But, I mean, it's a King of Games list. Anything can get King of Games. Okay, so Lancia just... Maybe we can think about it if we see more Snake Eyes. But besides that, I don't think we will see a lot of it. Okay, actually the first Monica. Let's see if Monica with triple back row and maybe Dweller can beat Snake Eyes. Because going second, Snake Eyes is guaranteed to have a skill target. So... I'm not so sure if Harmonica can do anything here. Okay, it is full combo. Now it depends on what he excavates. But I'm pretty sure it will be double or triple back row with Dweller. And the Link 2. Ah no, the Dark Link 1. Dark Link 1 and creation set for the Link 2. Maybe I could even force out the Link monster and then Kurikara both of them and save the Lava Golem. I don't know what exactly I would be saving the Lava Golem for, but if Kurikara can hit both monsters, he is not getting a body, so I mean, it's there anyways. Okay, now let's see what he hits. Gets trap to graveyard, banishes, excavates a trap. Okay. So that's one. That's creation. Wait, doesn't it kind of hurt him instead? Because he normally wants to activate one more gain card. So he ends on 2 counters on this, so he can steal a monster. I mean, I guess he can also recycle stuff. Now he draws 2. Maybe that's why he used creation for it. And he can still get this back. Okay, so link 1 into the dark one. And Dweller. Alright, so it's just basically one too many counters on this. Besides that is basically the what I said. I guess we'll... I'm sure he has the spell trap pop. Not that we know about at least, but I'm pretty sure he has it. So we'll just wait with the lava golem for now. And maybe grab those two. Activate this. Okay, no response. Nice. Place Ash. Now let's see. Maybe that's his pop. He also doesn't pop this. Interesting. Okay, Eclipse makes sense here. Let's see if he does something to this. Oh, so he actually doesn't have trap here. Okay. We want Link Reborn rotation. And it doesn't matter if we bounce his Dweller. We're still in a very good position here. I don't think Dweller does enough to matter here. Like, he minuses so hard here. We can block off another spell trap zone. Oh yeah, Dark Rule against 3 monsters that do nothing. I mean, I guess I'll give him a draw. Yeah, he just activated the Dark Ruler to get rid of my monsters. To get rid of his back row. Because who would have thought having monsters in the spell trap zone is really annoying. Upon you didn't miss a lot, because basically what happened is I played a mirror match and I got Lanceard 3 times and lost to it. So I checked if Lanceard is any good, and it's basically only good in the Snake Eyes mirror match. And not even to stop the combo, so if you can't play, you don't even do anything. So all you do is you stop the follow-up with Lancia. It kind of depends on what you want to build, because if you got Cartesia and you only want to go for branded, you might want to reset, but besides that, I don't think you want to reset, because this is a really strong box. Like, the value this box has is absolutely insane. Oh no. Is this pop 3 and attack 3 times? Save me, Linkuriboh. This is exactly why we went for Linkuriboh earlier. Because we really want to have it in rotation. Otherwise this would have just been lethal. And now it's 0 damage. Or not 0, but max 25. Because he can bounce Linkuriboh. But he decides not to anyways, so... Yeah, let's see if we can actually bait this out. Or does this do anything on my turn? Oh no, just pops cards. Yeah, I really want this here. Subversion is kind of useless right now, so let's get back this. Yeah, because we can get a negate up. So let's pitch this. Get something into the back row, doesn't matter what. And now we have a negate. Oh, we don't have any monsters left in deck. Nice. Wait, did we really cycle through all of our Snake Eye monsters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, we shouldn't have. Am I missing something? Oh, I know what I'm missing. I activated the graveyard effect. That was stupid. I mean, at least I don't die here, but that was beyond stupid. It's really been a while. And this is lethal. Yeah. Got too greedy here. Should have thought about this first. Yeah, so Droll didn't do a lot, but I need to refresh again. Okay, going second. This might be a really good skill, right? So this forces out one interruption. Crosswipe forces out IP. Yeah, this forces out a lot of stuff. Funny thing is, he didn't even do anything yet. So... oh, does this say control or currently control? Ah, currently control, okay. So he can dodge Promethean Princess, but he cannot dodge starting Stare of the Snake Eyes or IP. We can basically bank on that. Oh, this triggers if it's linked off, right? This is like 3 bodies. And it was a normal summon, so... backdoor. Sure. I think we really need to be careful about not leaving a lot of stuff for him to attack. Because if this is just Dark Fluid spam, it can get really, really big. Okay. As soon as he drops this, we need to act. Because most of his Code Talkers can activate from hand. Or if you leave main phase now, I'm completely fine with it. Okay, go ahead. No IP here. I'll take that damage. Thank you for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. IP into back row. Now we can just do it next turn. Okay. Negate and banish this, that's fine. Now this time we will not forget that we cannot use it to summon from deck. And then we should be good. Oh wait, it's unaffected by all effects. Card effects except their own, okay. I guess we do it like this then. We can't use this anyway, so let's get some resources back. And then we'll just try to go Goddess for game. Okay, at least this works. I guess Snake Eyes also doesn't give you that much time to read when you start out with it. Will probably take some time to understand all of the grinding. Also, I think that Valmonica game was actually winnable by just not forgetting that you can only activate one of the effects of original Sinful Spoils. And then ending on 2 of the board breakers in hand. Yeah, so for now this will be the last game. I have to go after this one. If you have any questions on the deck, just let me know now during this game. Because I have to watch a DM combo anyway, so I have time. So if there's anything you want to know about the deck, I played the deck in the TCG. Yeah, for the list, right now I'm running 9 non-engine tags and 2 engine tags. So for the in-engine tags I run Subversion and Kurikara. Both are searchable, and I'm running a board breaker approach, but that might need to be changed due to Infernity. I still have to figure out what works. For the extra deck, Unicorn and Typhon are basically optional, and the rest is the way it should be. Board ends on a lot of interruptions, and every starter can go full combo and play through Nib. Poplar and Ash are the best starters because they play through Nib without sacrificing the field spell. And yeah, Kurikara can be searched by Ash and recycled by Oak. Subversion can be recycled with Wanted. You can play the deck with 2-box runs, but you ideally want 3-box runs just because Wanted is such an insane card. And even if you open it, you get it with skill 2, and you pretty much always want to get it with skill 1. Just because it's an extra draw. It gives you an extra card each turn. Oh yeah, you can play around Nib and a Bestial at the same time. The Bestial basically only hits the IP. So with Ash and Poplar, you always have a Flamberge Dragon in the spell trap zone. That's why you play 2 of them. So if you get nipped, you know... what do you mean, Link Rebo? Yeah, normally you go for the Savage Dragon first, and then you get Bestialed on it. And you keep the Flamberge Dragon in the spell trap zone until the end. So either he Bestials the... Yeah, normally you always have a Flamberge Dragon after the opponent nips and Bestials you. And if he bestials if he bestials the Linkuriboh, you will also have IP in addition to it. So you end on IP, Flambridge Dragon, and Trap through Nibiru plus Bestial. What's the setup? Is it... Oh, okay, it's just Dragoon, okay. Cool. Wait, it's not even that. It's just I cannot target his stuff. Why the fuck is he going for this? Wait, is the Dark Magician... Oh, Dark Magician is banished? So he actually destroyed his own setup. Interesting approach. So he probably has a Dark Magician in hand. Cool, anyways. Yeah, so now we just Underworld Goddess this, and we put up a Savage Dragon before that. We should be good here. Go Phoenix here. Pop the last... Ah, no, it cannot be popped, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just Goddess Blade anyways. No need to play extra complicated. Whatever he has, he cannot use it here. Okay, so unfortunately we were too stupid to read some of our own cards. Lost some duels in the process. One time we got hand looped for 4, going second without tax, or playable cards from the top. Like we got hand looped for 4, and if we drew the skill target we would have been fine, but what did we draw? We drew this from the top. Besides that, yeah, the list is really strong. When playing the deck on ladder, I went, I think, how many games was this now? I lost here, I was on a 16 win streak. I had 13 before the ladder reset, so that's 29. 29 to 2, 31 to 2, 31 to 4. So 33 for a while, not even playing optimally yet. It's a really strong deck, in my opinion. So one more time, that's the list I'm currently running. Third Poplar might be a good choice if you want to have a few more starters, because Poplar is full combo through Nib. Besides that, I'm really content with the list. And with that said, that's it for this time. See you guys next time. Bye.